Another big crowd filing in for Saturday night baseball here at Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. Tampa Bay go to work on ending what's become an 8-game skid. First pitch is next. Nick Pivetta, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
So stepping in is Whit Merrifield. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone. Whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set, you take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Bounce to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
The designated hitter, Robert Poisson.
Next to hit, Robert Poisson. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the AB now. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So 2 out, nobody on, and that'll bring up Alec Bohm. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And that's going to land foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Here's Randy Arozarena. In the dirt here. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A ball and a strike. Two and one.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The set and the 2-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
A full count to the Rays center fielder.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
You set the payoff pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. Tampa Bay held scoreless in the top of the inning. Red Sox coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Clayton Kershaw will be the starter for the Rays in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
In is Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the left fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Yelich.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And right into the shift. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Second. The second baseman, Nick Solak.
That'll bring in Nick Solak. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Now here's the first offering. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In comes Phillips. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
Solak, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Bogaerts is retired. 2 down now.
Batting fourth,
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch coming. Here it is. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
He's set. The 0-1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Fouled off.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
2-2 the count. Here's the 2-2. High and deep to left center field. Center fielder looking up. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. All rise, Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot. Home run number 9 on the year, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Alex Verdugo digging in now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The average coming into play right at 320. 3 homers and 17 RBIs. The 1-0 home is called a strike, down and in.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Boston. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Wander Franco.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Here's the pitch.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Again, a 1-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Mike Brasso digging in at the plate. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 3. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change.
Left field and deep. Yelich going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They trail things here 2-0. Next up is Max Muncy. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
The first baseman, Max.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Count is 2-1.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And that'll bring forth Luis Urias. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He'll check in here at 256. 6 home runs and 17 RBIs. The 1-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1 is in off the plate. Drew Mendoza, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-1. Full count now. And it's fouled away. Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
In now, Drew Mendoza. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
2 balls and a strike to count. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0. That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking. Now at the plate is Connor Wong, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The 2-2. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out hit will bring Christian Yelich in this inning.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Christian.
And here's Christian Yelich now. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Got him in a rundown. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
From the stretch.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Belted high and deep into right center. Phillips is going back, but it's over his head and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Now a look and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in safely. So now to the plate, Nick Solak,
as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. He'll try again, 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 2 full. The Red Sox 4, the Rays nothing. New inning set to get underway, and that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips. First offering.
Nope, that's a ball.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
2-0 now. Here it comes.
Ball 3.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Into the box, Rory McCann. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Has a look, now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Phillips on at first, nobody out. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. And that misses 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
This one's flared off to the right side. In comes Judge, but he won't get there. It falls in. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Here comes the 1-2. Fly ball out to right field. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Stepping in once again is Robert Poisson. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Now the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
The 1-0 home. Lifted down the line in left. And foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. 1 there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. That brings up Alec Bohm. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB. With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Comes set and the 0-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Swinging a soft liner. Oh, and he misses it. To the plate now, Randy Arozarena, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. The 1-0. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Judge is there and he'll put it away to retire the side. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Red Sox 4, the Rays 1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Jalen Beeks is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The designated hitter, Xander Bogaerts.
First offering. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The right fielder,
1 gone here in the
99.
Boston 3rd. And that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting,
It's really
center
important to
fielder.
be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. This is in the air out to left field.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
And the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. 3 innings complete. The Red Sox 4, the Rays 1. All set for the start of the 4th. And in to swing the bat next is Wander Franco.
Wander Franco.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away, so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
And he misses 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he misses again, ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the first baseman, Michael.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Michael Brasso. He flew out in his last AB. First delivery to him. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Verdugo backing up on it. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Franco rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as it's now a 2-run game.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Brett Phillips will bat next. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Benintendi on third. Rousseau stands at second. No outs. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. This is skied into short left center. Yelich is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. And no shot of testing anything there. He'll hold on at third with 1 gone.
Now batting.
The batter will be Rory McCann, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch coming. Here it is.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Grounded to short. Reined in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Next up, Whit Merrifield. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Liner in there for a base hit. The throw home. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a one-run deficit here as the side is retired. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy.
The first baseman.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. A bouncer to the left side, right to him. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
The shortstop.
So now here is Luis Urias. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Urias is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. This is skied into short left center. Arozarena comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for route number 2.
Now batting. The third baseman.
And now Drew Mendoza, and he blasted a homer in his first at bat.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Up high, 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Dylan Floro, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. So now into the box is Robert Poisson. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch on the way. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here it comes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
At the plate, Alec Bohm. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. windup and the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
The 3-1. Swing and a little tapper.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Randy Arozarena. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They still trail it here 4-3. Digging in will be Connor Wong. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
The catcher, Connor Wong.
Now the pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled away. Still 1-2. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Standing in now, Christian Yelich. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. One and 2 for Christian Yelich.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Hit back up the middle. Oh, what a stop to first. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play.
Hey, awesome play right there, getting dirty for the boys. I can't tell you how much that means to the pitcher. On the mound, keeping that runner at third and not allowing him to score, leaving your feet right there, just an awesome play.
Into the box, Nick Solak. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll tack on an insurance strike with the sac fly as they lead now 5-3.
The designated hitter.
Now the Red Sox DH, Xander Bogaerts. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here it comes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Rays 3. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now the first pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2, didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
After the walk, a quick check on first, and he'll dive back in. At the plate now, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. His prior history in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 1-0. In the air, out to right. Judge is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next to stand in is Michael Brasso. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that came from the dugout, but either way, he didn't give himself much of a chance with the lead he took. A bigger lead, and maybe he's in there safely.
Now the 1-0. To short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. They're still down 5-3. Cody Reed enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Aaron.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And the payoff pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So the next to bat will be Alex Verdugo. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's a perfect 3 for 3. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up. There's Merrifield. On to first, and they get them both.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
So now to the plate, Max Muncy. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he fouls this one off. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Red Sox go down quietly as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Michael Feliz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's on.
The 1-0 home.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate, Rory McCann, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Two balls and no strikes.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
2-0 pitch on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Here it is, the 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Full count now, 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. High in the air out to center field. Verdugo waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter number 50.
Whit Merrifield next to bat.
Whit Merrifield.
First pitch of the AB now. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Here it comes, 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Luke Farrell will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. So now to the plate, Luis Urias. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Luis Urias.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. This pitch is popped up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Drew Mendoza waits on deck. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Drew Mendoza will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. And that misses. 1-1. Urias leads off second with nobody out. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
This is on the ground over to first. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Now to the plate, here is Connor Wong, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
1 out and a runner on third. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. Grounded to the right. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 6-3 game.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Stepping in now, Christian Yelich, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-1 home.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Nick Solak will be next. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Sent on the ground out to second.
Merrifield brings it in.
To second for 1. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Number 15, second baseman.
Stepping up is Nick Solak. Notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate. First pitch on the way, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
A ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. The Red Sox on top, 6-3. Jose Leclerc has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Robert Poisson. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single.
The batter, the third baseman, Alec.
Standing in now, Alec Bohm, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. To 1-2 now.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Ground ball right side. And that's through for a hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
Now, it's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Poisson on second. Bohm on at first with nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. Throw over to third here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Wander Franco, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get at the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
That brings up Wander Franco as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here it comes, 1-0. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
3-1, here it is. Hard hit towards center. And that's in there, base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
To the plate now, Andrew Benintendi. Liner towards second. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. A runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it 6-5 now. Darwinzon Hernandez takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Michael Brasso will be the first to greet him here as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner, it's ball 1. In his career, Brasso enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. 2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. To 2-2 now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. In comes the runner from third, and we are tied here in the 8th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Anthony Rendon comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now here's 1 hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. 0-2, here it comes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Lays off 2-2 now. 3 runs already home here. And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
Into the box, Rory McCann, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit to short. He's got it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are all even at 6 apiece. David Bednar is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Vincent Kim is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch on its way as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. On the season, Bogaerts is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here it comes. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Comes set with the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, center field.
Next, it'll be Alex Verdugo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 2 out, nobody on. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've taken a 1-run lead.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
The batter, the first baseman.
At the plate now, Max Muncy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Where this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
And that's over. 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Count remains 2-2. And now a pitch on the way.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. Skied into straightaway right. Kim will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. The last chance for the Rays coming up. It's the Red Sox 7, the Rays 6. Josh Taylor comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Whit Merrifield. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. First offering on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Ball one.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 1-1. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Pops this one up. And not the start they were hoping for, as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the ninth. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Striding forward now is the DH, Robert Poisson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now here's the first offering.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
One and one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Alec Bohm will be next. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Up next for the Rays, Alec Bohm. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yelich will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. High leverage at-bat here, and standing in, it'll be Randy Arozarena. And a big at-bat here as he'd be the go-ahead run. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Poisson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Tampa down to their final strike in this one. And it's fouled away. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Red Sox came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Darwinzon Hernandez earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Josh Taylor hammers down the save, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball.